Well, this is the women's doubles draw. This is section 2 of the draw. And of course, the big names to look out for, Liu Shengshu and Tan Ning right up at the top. But the winner of this match we're about to watch will play either Kim Hae-jong, Kong Hee-young, or Osawa and Tanabe from Japan.
Ornicha Jongsathapornparn, Sukita Suwachai, Thailand, versus Jeong Lee Yeon-woo, Korea. Empire Edmund Lee Chao Song, Malaysia.
Well, Jeong a number of partners. Yeon-woo is a settled doubles partner of her. They reached as high as world number 3. That was 2022. And they had a pretty good 2025 as well. Not much is known so far anyway. This young pairing of Onicha and Sukita from Thailand. Following on, of course, the great legacy left from the likes of Kititara Kuala Jongsathapornparn and the Aimsard sisters. They did play together last year, Onicha and Sukita. They're out in the first round. Lee and Jeong didn't take part last year.
Yeon-woo, Nan. Umpire have a toss. I have red and black. What do you choose? Black for you, red for you. It's red. You want a toss? What do you choose? Side on my left. Receive. Who receive? Yeon-woo receive. Onicha off. Thank you.
That's Edmund Lee. The coin toss will be the umpire for this match. Liu Yu-swan will be joining him in the service judge position. And still only 25 years old. You'd actually think she was older with the amount of matches that she's played, the amount of games and teams. Of course, she has also had a great career in mixed doubles. And they had a decent enough, as I said, 2025. They were third at the Home Masters, Career Masters, quarterfinalists in Denmark, quarterfinalists in Japan, second at the Thai Open, and quarterfinalists in Taipei. There's a 24-year-old partner from Seoul, Lee Yeon-woo. And that is quite the result. The relatively new partnership of Igarashi and Shida in 44 minutes. Straight games, 21-11, 21-16. Good start to their Malaysia Open campaign. Well, that's Sukita Suwachai, just 18 years old, born in Pathumthani, Thailand. They're currently ranked 47th. Now, just think of that. 18 at 47th. She's been as high as 28 with Onicha, and that's the great thing about these two. They've actually played even the junior circuit together. So 2026 could very much be a breakout year for both of them. Onicha is 26 years old now, born in Ratchaburi. Our highest ranking, as you can see, 28. Now at 47. The notable result last year was a quarterfinal appearance at the Kaohsiung Masters. And this week it's Na Ting and Yung Hui Lam from Hong Kong in 70 minutes, 3 games.
Ready to play.
Now they dig in and come out with a result.
Ready to play. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Jeong and Lee Young-woo, Korea. And on my left, Onitsha Jongsathapornparn and Suwachai, Thailand. Onitsha Jongsathapornparn to serve to Lee Young-woo. Love all. Play.
Nice return from Young-woo
Service over.
to kick off proceedings on the scoreboard. They are a very quick pair, Jeong and Lee. As I said, Jeong has been as high as world number 3. That was with Kim Jeong, 2022. But also world number 3 with Kim Won-ho in the mixed doubles. Yeah, she's changed partners since then. She now plays her mixed doubles with Ki Dong-chu. We saw in action yesterday. He's this week at the Malaysia Open with Kang Min-hyuk in the men's doubles. Solid output from the Koreans so far. Great movement around court, tracking back nicely, covering each other well. That's what Jeong does very, very well. She just sits in that mid-court area and just sees those angles. Does come up with a big power play sometimes, but most of her match is just tapping it into those mid-court areas and setting up her partner. That's brilliant from Lee Young-woo. It's also started very well. 5-love. That's what I mean. That's exactly it. As net players go, she's as tricky as it gets. Real handful. This was beautiful. She stopped her arm. Well, that's the first mistake they've made. That's also the first point for Onitsha and Sukita. A little bit too flat from Jeong. Well, tried to stop drop from the back. Didn't work this time. Great rotation from the Koreans, and that just is that a challenge? Yes. I thought that would be coming in. Based on some of the challenges we've seen today, that might very well be in. It was close enough. this time. Just out.
Successful. Remaining.
First lead for Onicha and Sukita. Once again, as I said earlier, sometimes when you get on court, this the morning matches can be a little bit longer to warm up, a slower start. They have been gifted a few mistakes by the Koreans, but generally speaking, their output is looking good enough. That was a little bit too ambitious for Suwachai. 7-all. Single-handedly running this point. Jeong steps in now. Everything Jeong is throwing at the Thai ladies keeps coming back with interest. A little bit of a clash from Jeong and Lee. For them, it's the right side. And that looked like it was actually Jeong reaching in. 65 shot longest rally, that's our benchmark for this match.
Service over 8-all.
Out of the air by Onicha. Certainly been lively as we approach the first mid-game interval. But it has been following this pattern of the Koreans just testing the fences, looking for a way in. And the Thai ladies happy to soak it all up in defense. Unforced errors you'd expect to come from the lesser experienced pair. well placed, and it's 11-9 at the break.
이 탄이 지금 느려지니까 다 느려진단 말이야. 리트만 빨리 땅땅 하라고. 올라가는 것도 빨리 잡아서 올라가야지. 슥슥 올리지 말고. 쟤네 그렇게 센 건 아니야.
공격 수비 같이 해야 돼.
때리면 쟤네가 대답을 잘 치니까 들어갈 때 무조건 양쪽 받아서 안 됩니다.
Back on court, ready to get on with the rest of game one.
Number 9. 3.
Calmly placing it from the back, switches effortlessly with Yeonwoo now up front. Oh, that's wonderful. That's great movement from Sukita. Very nicely balanced rally so far. Falls from the back. Well, that was great. Just in the replay, you saw how quickly Monicha got back into position. "70 shots now, the longest rally tally. Well controlled, and a good combination at the end. Stitch defense from Yeonwoo, that was wonderful. 3 times. Yeonwoo's sweeping of the floor there. 3 shots in that rally. She literally scraped off the ground. Had to get down really low. Left.
14-10.
That's a great response from
Suwachai.
Suwachai.
11-14.
Because I was just about to say during that rally that Jeong and Lee have really cut down on their errors. It's been tight, it's been versatile, it's been flexible. So that just really highlights the quality of that winner from the 18-year-old Sukita Suwachai.
Service over in 11.
Another reflex hit from Jeong, but finds her range. She's just got so much control at times, Jeong. Silver medalist, of course, in the 2024 Olympics. I think that was with Kim Won-ho.
16-11.
16-11, and that's tightness of play, that compactness, not allowing any spaces. Great movement means, well, just like that, the only points available to the Thai pair are the odd mistake. Service mistake, perhaps. A bit wide, that's gone long.
It's over 17-12.
Well, based on the way this first game has evolved, a 5 or 6 point run for Onitsha and Sukita might just be a bridge too far. Certainly looking that way now, in which case they're going to have to regroup for the second game. And again, very much like Chen Chen-Kwan and Su Yinhui in the earlier match, they'll have to find a way to break through the defense. Find something special, something spectacular. Doesn't have to be, but definitely something that's going to break down the rhythm of Jeong and Lee.
13-18.
There's another one of those spectacular cross courts, left and right. Sometimes they do break through, and when they do, it's usually from great quality on the shot. They're not that far behind, but I would still be very surprised with the stoutness of the Korean defense that they would pull something off in this first game. That's 19-14. Jeong again, right place, right time, right shot. There's that stout defense I was talking about again. Onitsha and Sukita just trying everything. That was down the tram lines. And it's wide, and that's 6 game points. First game falls.
First game, Jeong and Jeong 21-14.
21-14 in 18 minutes.
Buổiท้ายอ่ะเตรียมตัวเปล่าทำได้เปล่าก็กล้ากลัวเปล่า กลัวอะไรอ่ะ เองบุกจริงเขาก็ตาย แต่พอที่ท้าย
보통 볼 왔을 때는 너도 보통 스마시 그냥 핫 스마시 이런 데
시계 말고 그때부터 하면 되니까 그냥 추가 기다리고 생각하라고. 그 전에 수비 트는 거 가지고
치고 다음 동작 준비 좀 계속 연속 동작으로
그리고 완전 급하게 하라 이제.
to 20 seconds. Court to 20 seconds. Lead. Lead.
So,
Second
game
game.
2.
Love ball. Play.
Let's see what Onicha and Sukita can conjure up from the further end. Meanwhile, looks like Jeong and Lee have picked up from where they left off in game 1. That was beautifully placed. Well, these first 2 points, 3 points in the second game, they've really caught the spaces, but I guess that's because Onicha and Sukita are trying to figure out something new. It's a tough ask for, especially the 18-year-old Sukita Suwachai to on. They're already trapped in another defensive pattern. They caught the back there. It just leaves all that space in front court for the likes of Jeong Na-eun to start dropping net shots into. That was Lee. No, it was Jeong. Good fake. That's gone wide. So hats off to them for trying, but right now, let's experiment to a 5-0 deficit. Switch of directions there from Sukita. Should have been it was Onicha with the final shot, and it gets them on the scoreboard. I'll take that. Jeong and Lee. Look at that from Jeong Na-eun. I was about to say that they're so good at getting into positions, but that just classically exemplified it. Sees, needs to get over there, and on the way, just dispatches a backhand kill as if it was nothing. Well timed, all placed. Showing a class, Jeong Na-eun. Sukita Suwachai again with that whipped forehand. It's not just the power of it she gains in the wrist, it's also the angle. Those acute angles and the corners have been the best place for Ornicha and Sukita to gain points. That's gone too wide. Again, Jeong sometimes just sees more of the court than everybody else. It's front, back or mid, left or right. She doesn't have to come up with a spectacular shot on the line because most of the time the shots drop into open court. Between seeing the angle and being extremely accurate. Some players just need the narrowest of windows and they can still fire it bang on the line. But Jeong once again here reads the play so well. Waiting, and then drops it in. She's just always aware of whether opponents are sitting in the front, back or mid. Oh, good idea. Not this time. Pick up the Thai ladies. A little bit stretched right now. Increasing pressure coming in from the Koreans. It's gone long. That was the first time, I think, in this second game that's seen a little bit of mismovement from the Koreans. Lee almost flashed into Jeong. They corrected themselves before it happened, but this is more of the positioning I was talking about. You can just see Lee getting out the way. Jeong again steps up, times her run so well. It's 11-6 at the break. Well, you can just see the space between both of them. It's like a half rotation for her to come forward. And once again, as she did before, just clears it off.
나은이 언니가 지금 잘 잡고 있잖아. 내가 직선 들어가서 빠지면서 무리 좀 죽여줘. 움직이고 나서. 툭 깔고 툭 돌아야지. 조금 뒤에는 어쨌거나 맡기면 되거든.
7-6. Play.
Out.
12-6.
Pressure beginning to build on Jongsathapornparn and Suwachai. 6 points down in the second, 1 game down. And this wall of defense and attack set up by the Koreans, as you can see, it's just very difficult to break. Great movement by Jeong at the back. She moves forward again. There's a full rotation. Well, hats off to the Thai defense. Oh, great from the Jeong.
13-6.
You just got the feeling with that rally that something needed to happen for it to break, and in the end it came from Jeong's racket. Look at this. 1 stays there, 2 just tumbles it off the net.
Thank you, Rajat.
Great change of position. And again, the Thai ladies just caught flat at the back. 63 shot rally length.
6.
It's just 7 shots off. Still the longest rally of 70. That's been a great indicator of the kind of attack and defense that we've been seeing. If you can get up to 70 shot rallies, that means you're already playing the game, playing it well. Unfortunately, Jeong Na-eun has been a little bit too on point today for Onicha and Sugita. That's no disrespect to Leon Wu either.
7-14.
Difficult shot for Jeong. And grip and kind of swiping down. Again, instinctive movement from Jeong Na-eun based on her partner. There's another half rotation. That's a good rotation on the Thai side. Solid rally. Oh, this has got to be rally of the match. And if it keeps going at this rate, it might just make the longest rally as well. I almost thought she'd do it again. It was Jeong Na-eun the first time, it was Leon Wu the second time, but it was in the end that right side as we see it that turned out to be vulnerable. But the rest of the court, the Korean ladies just keep rotating and circling like a tornado, covering it. So it's off to Sukita Suwachai for, again, a wonderful cross-court. She's done that 3 or 4 times this match now. The main of it have impacted the scoreline, and in the end that rally was 65 shots, by the way, not 70. But as I was saying, 3 or 4 times this young 18-year-old star Sukita Suwachai has come up with some phenomenal cross courts. They could not win the points. Lightest of touches from Leon Wu. It's almost as if they want to move forward, they can. And when they do, they're happy to just plant their feet, flush to the net, and then just hook these shots down.
Service over, 9-16.
Chance. Indonesia and Suwachai. Got to be one of the first ones she's missed in a while.
Jeong receive. Jeong receive.
She wanted that shot. Still with a 6-point lead. Left that. There's Jeong once again. Great defense from the Thai ladies. Break this rally down. Resets well off the tumble. Oh, it's going to be another contender for longest rally for sure. Is that out? Called in. Challenge coming as expected. It's that same shot again. Cross court. Right to left. That one, that has been, oh, that looks in. That looks very much in. Yes, it is.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Now, business end of the second game, you're one game up. And it looks like
11,
both pairs
16.
benefited from the
Play.
So, just heard in that last rally we saw was indeed the breaker. 71 shots. Oh, great coverage from Leon Wu. Scampered across court to keep this rally alive. That's definitely going out. 17-11, time running out.
It's over. 17-11.
was ambitious.
17.
Well, usually around this point in the match, it's a question of one of these pairs can't really make a mistake, but both pairs have been so tight, so compact. Mistakes, especially in the second game, have been pretty rare. Well, that looked like it may have been shading out, but I guess you can't really take a chance with these two. Onicha and Sukita have been hitting the lines, especially those acute outside lines. That's gone long. So it would be wise, even with a 6-point lead, to just better be safe than sorry with some of these shots. Silver medalist at the Olympics, Jeong certainly knows how to read a back line. She did that well. Nice touch in again. Fake out from Jeong. That's gone long.
13, 18.
One of the mistakes I was talking about, and you see it just looks a bit glaring because the rest of the game has been so tight. But this hasn't been happening that often. And it's a shame it has to happen at the end of the match because it's put them a little bit more pressure. They're still 6 points down, but now, of course, the Koreans could be into the quarterfinals of this service. 2 points here. There's one of them. That's 7 match points after 44 minutes. And that's the game. Great placement at the end. I think that was Lee On-woo with the final shots. And it's 21-13 in the second, 21-14 in the first. As I said, 44 minutes on court. And it's the first quarter-final for 2026 for Jeong Na-eun and Lee Yeon-woo. They made a great many quarterfinals. Here's the last point. That body defense just didn't work out for them. Made 5 quarterfinals in 2025, Jeong Na-eun and Lee Yeon-woo. It's a good way to start 2026. The Super 1000 event to get to the business end. And not just that, in comprehensive fashion. 21-14, 21-13. And they are through the quarterfinals. Well, I guess that was a claw. Good effort by Onicha and Sukita. Looking forward to seeing more from them in 2026. Very solid in that second game, especially in defense, but just need, of course, that big game experience to try and get themselves further this year. Photo call for Jeong Na-eun. Those fans down at the courtside are getting a good host of signatures. Coming up next, well, what a match. Chen Yufei, 4th seed, former world number 1, up against Busanan Ombangrampan. It's women's singles. It's coming up next, don't miss it. Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the Malaysia Open 2026 here in Bukit Jalil, the Axiata Arena in Kuala Lumpur. It's match 3 on day 3 on court 2, and it's the women's singles. Chen Yufei against Busanan Ombangrampan. Prepare yourselves for a technical masterclass.